Hey, Steve Zalunardo here with Treviso Realty. Happy Monday morning. We're going to do something different here for Southwest Florida. We're going to actually bring up some of the techniques we use up north, bringing it back down to kind of give everyone here in Southwest Florida a quick update on the market. What I do is I talk about current inventory and also sold property. So current inventory, whatever's on the market currently right now. So that'll be new listings, pending and pending with contingencies. Until they come off the market, I'm not going to count it as a sale because obviously things get go under contract and they blow up and then they're back on the market. So we're going to consider that a current inventory under the category of current inventory, and then we're going to go to sold. So sold will be T minus 7 days. So every 7 days we'll give you an update. And what this does is it gives me a temperature gauge of the market. Obviously, we're getting more into the resale section of the Southwest Florida market. So this will keep me sharp and also on top of what's currently happening in the market. So let's look at a few things. So we're going to look at the all Southwest Florida. So that's going to include Bonita, all of Estero, Cape Coral, Fort Myers Beach, Fort Myers, Naples, Lehigh, and Marco Island. So it's the whole section here that we're dealing with on a daily basis. So we're going to give you that current inventory, which currently right now at 17,651 units, and total sales is 536 units. So then with sales, we're going to talk about single family attached properties, high rise, low rise. So it's going to be the whole kit and caboodle, and then also manufactured homes. So we're going to give you everything as per inventory. And this one, again, as these things start moving, we're going to get an idea of how the flow is of the market. And we're going to step it down a little bit further because our office is based out of Estero, so we're going to actually put it into microform. So Estero right now currently is 712 units available on the market with 21 sales in the last 7 days, which is like 3 sales per day, which this is a pickup, to be honest, because as I'm watching the market, because we have listings currently on the market, we had blank, no showings most of July, and then it started, or June, and then July we started seeing this pickup, 1, 2, 3 showings per week, a couple per day, until they were actually sold. So this is obviously a good flow of the market. So this is like canary in the mine shaft type of reporting. And then also we have obviously listings all over Southwest Florida. We have one actually even in a few in Port Charlotte, and then Punta Gorda, which is Babcock Ranch, which is, I guess it's like right on the border of Fort Myers and Lee County, so it's considered Punta Gorda. So, but anyway, we have feelers in all these markets, so we can get an idea of what's going on. Currently, right now, we're looking at, did the migration stop into Florida? This is a big topic for me realistically too, because we want to see if the flow is starting to stop, because we're seeing people move back out of state and then people still coming in, but still it's still a healthy trend still coming into the state, which is good, and then also still building. And if you're kind of seeing all the new construction that's getting built up here in Southwest Florida, it tells you that a lot of builders are and investors are still putting money into Southwest Florida, which is great for us for the future, because that knows it's going to bring employment, and also obviously being built up all around town here. If you kind of see the Highway 75, you'll see all the sides being torn out and put into commercial being put up there, which is great. Obviously, it takes away from the beauty, but also gives us an idea of a robust economy. Talking about real estate in general with mortgage cuts, we're starting to see the mortgage cuts coming down, even though the Fed's held a policy rate at still 5%, but the unemployment rate rose to, I think it was 4.3% if I read here correctly. So that means that what's going to do is put pressure on Jerome Powell, where he's going to have to start adjusting rates down to make this economy kind of more fluid. So that's kind of good news in the sense of bad news, because there is an increase in unemployment, but at the same time that's good for us as for purchasing properties. And we know, and it's the same thing up north, we're kind of looking at this market as a whole internationally here, between national and international, that once these rates come down, we're at the lowest point right now, and you're going to see these prices fly up. I'm predicting in 5 years, if everything goes like there's no, like we've seen in COVID, no one could have predicted that. As long as there's no natural disaster or anything like that, if we have a constant flow of the market, I feel like even the house that we purchased in Verdana Village, its location, the size, where it's at, and the whole thing, I think that can be a $2 million house in about 5 years. That's my predictions based on if we kind of look at Florida, Southwest Florida is still very underpriced compared to South Florida. If you look at Southeast, and then we have best beaches, lowest crime, et cetera, et cetera. It's got a lot of pros to it, and the prices of the houses are a lot better on our side than their side. And if you're looking to raise a family, you want to be on this side based on its flow. So that's what I'm saying. Like in 5 years, I would imagine that'll be a $2 million house. We'll see. We'll check in 2029, and then hopefully I'm correct at that point, and that is a $2 million house. But that's pretty much it. Have a great day, guys. If you have any questions regarding here, properties in Southwest Florida, between new construction, obviously we're working directly with builders. Was it Pulte, DR, Lennar, whatever they are, GL, we're there. We can get you into these products at better prices. You're not paying us a direct commission. And ultimately, at the resale side too, we're building up a nice team to kind of go forward with that, and we can handle all your real estate needs going forward. So new construction, resale, property management with your renters, and also investments going forward. And talking about investments, we are investing clearly. If we're not doing it, we don't talk about it. So let's look at our property that's getting built right now in Cape Coral. We had a not massive, but it was a storm. It was a tropical storm, a lot of rain. I think it was 8 to 10 inches of rain in the last 24 hours, so it was substantial. It didn't slow us down. I had my daughter's birthday over the weekend, so we still celebrated best we can. But let's have a look at this property. And if you look at it, this is what we're building now in Cape Coral, which is switches to HD. And if you looked, while it was getting rained on, there was no flooding here at all. See, we got a canal back here, and this is why we bought this lot. It's in an X zone, so it's flood hazard free, let's call it. So it's not in a flood hazard zone. You just kind of look at the streets; they're all clean. We have sewers, and so no septic and well. We have sewers and water connection. So this is obviously why we bought this lot. And again, this is a product that we believe in, we can sell, we can feel comfortable and confident selling it to somebody that's moving to the area or wants an investment property like an Airbnb. We know this property won't get flooded based on what we saw over the weekend. But that's pretty much it, guys. Have a great day.